let me know if you want to take a book out. I'm not reading. I hate reading.
Oh, come on, Billy. There's so many books here you might enjoy.
Nope. Well, that's okay. Maybe have a seat just right here. Miss, what's this? I don't think you'd enjoy that book. I might.
I don't think so.
What's it about? Well, a fire took place exactly where you're standing. We could try it. You could read it to us.
Please, miss. Are you sure, Billy? Okay, let's do this. Are you ready? Then I'll begin. Our story begins in the hills of Turi after some very dry weather. At the centre of our story is a school, which is situated along the train track. February 29th, 1944, Hassan, the night watchman, raised an alarm. Fire! It started in the kitchen! Teachers, wake the children and bring them to the chapel. The children were very calm as they walked to the chapel. Ah! Fire! Everyone quiet! She said everyone was calm!
Oops, sorry. Wake up, everyone.
Where are we going?
I think we're going to the celebration for the end of the war. No, we're not. Look! Fire! If they could do fire all surely they could have just put water on it and extinguished it. But remember the setting. They had them rain for weeks and it was so dry. So the sparks from the fire got onto the tree. Look on the next page, you'll see Pa Lavers in his dressing gown.
Quick, unlock the pump. Call people from nearby to help. Look, the fire's in the trees and it's hitting the roofs. Throw the water.
1, 2, 3. Michael?
Yes, miss.
George?
Yes, miss.
John?
He's here, miss.
I must hear his voice.
John!
Yes, miss! We're here! Call the scouts. We have come from St. George's Girls' School to do first aid on anyone who's injured.
Any injuries?
No. Aww. Yes! The guys took many of the children to their school, where the older girls gave up their beds to let the smaller ones sleep, and then they made buckets and buckets of hot tea for those putting out the fire.
Other children were taken to sleep at a cottage near the station. About 40 children were left to sleep in the chapel.
What was that?
Maybe it was Mr. Thompson's rugby team taking on the opposition in preparation for the rugby tour.
I haven't been born yet. It's 1944.
What? Even Mr. Thompson? That would make him 78 years old. ferocious.
Use your imagination! The next morning, the school cook came in. The teachers had to find a way of getting the children home. They went to the post office in the village to call the families of each child. It seems that all the records have been burnt in the fire. So children, you're going to have to remember your parents' phone number. John, you go first. Hello? Oh, hello. Please come to Turi at 11 a.m. Thank you. Well done, George. You remembered your parents' phone number and asked them to collect you. Not quite, but the pizza man said to deliver in an hour. Meanwhile, Mr. and Mrs. Lavers made the damage.
There's nothing left. No, there's the chapel left. John knows heart. God will help us.
Just after the fire, Mr. and Mrs. Lavers slept and lived in the chapel. And Mr. Lavers was very ill.
Rumor has it that Mrs. Lavers said,
Look here, if you're gonna die, be quick about it, and then you won't go on with the building.
and that cured him.
But perhaps that's slightly exaggerated. Soon help arrived in the shape of Italian prisoners of war. They worked to rebuild the school, but they spoke Italian.
Ciao.
And Mr. and Mrs. Lavers spoke English.
Hello? But look here, they could all speak French.
Bonjour. So that's how they communicated.
Beau fait, un travail fantastique. They might not be at Mrs. Rice. They might not be at Mrs. Rice's level of French yet.
Over the next few years, they struggled with rain and hunger. And one evening, a waiter delivering a roast dinner supper fell into the foundation, so they went hungry that night.
Wait, so that means somewhere under the foundation of the school is chicken, potatoes, and stuff?
Yes?
Cool.
It seems that also happened with the bowl of fruit salad. The building continued for 4 years. At one point, a teacher wrote,
Will the school ever be finished? Who can tell? We want to extend the playing fields. There's land available, but these things take time.
and one little girl who had heard about the fire sent a letter saying,
When I had the school burnt, I cried as if my heart would break. And I'm enclosing all the pocket money I have to rebuild the brand new school.
and a pupil who had left the school said,
Please make the gardens lovely again. I've forgotten of most I've learnt at Turi, but I'll always remember the beautiful gardens.
If only they could have seen the future. Look at the gardens and game fields now.
after 4 years, almost to the date, the school reopened. A large crowd of between 400 and 500 people gathered on the front terrace of the school for the reopening ceremony. In his speech to the school, Mr. Lavers said,
I remember meeting my wife when the whole school was ablaze from end to end. And together we heard the children singing, Count Your Blessings. And as the flames and sparks soared into the sky, we could not see any blessings.
Cool story.
I told you books weren't boring.
On February the 28th, we marked the 75th anniversary of the rebuilding of the school.
Looking at our rich history, we can truly see God's hand on St. Andrew's School.
And we can truly count our blessings.
Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God